Hmm. 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 Something's not right here. Someone's been running around my place multiple times now. I'm not sure who it is. Dylan says he's not and doesn't go over there. And I don't believe Joey would just come over here and use my stuff. So it's either Dylan, in which case, screw him. Psycho Pro, in which case, pretty much he's gonna get removed from the server because I'm tired of dealing with his bullcrap. The man known as Dinglesmith V. I wouldn't put it past him to do that. Would not put him past it. Trying to look around and see if anything else is out of place. Like could have been done in by a creeper or whatnot. So far everything looks normal. And yet it's not entirely correct. Let's fix this stupid spot because that's annoying me. In fact, yeah, let's just take a pack of stone. We're going caving today. Haven't done that at all. We're gonna do a little montage bit. Has this always been uneven? This might have always been uneven. May have never looked at this before, but this is just... That doesn't look right either. None of this looks right. It's all wrong. Hello? There's been some chicken missing in my chicken farm. I know I've had a lot more chicken than there needs to be. I took a snack, by the way, because we're going to need a lot of food. Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm going to finish up my preparations for caving, and we'll go out and see what we can find. So I think what I'm going to do, in order to catch this intruder, is lay out a few detection systems to see if I can figure out who is the one invading my space. And whoever you are, you need to check your privilege, because this is my stuff and my stuff only. Only if I tells you. What the? Why on earth would there be a bow in the middle of my area? There's no reason why there would be a bow. There's no skeletons in here, because it's not a nether fortress. Why would a skeleton spawn in here? Who the heck has been running around here? It's always just things that are just out of place that shouldn't be. There's no way there would be a bow there. No way. So whoever you are, whoever's trying to take my stuff, use what's not theirs, you need to stop. Because I know, I can tell. Check your privilege. Check it right now. If it's Dylan, just own up to it, seriously. If it's Ben, you better stop soon, because otherwise you ain't going to be seeing much more of this server. And if it's Trevor, well, I know where you live. Right next to me. So don't even try. Things won't end well. I don't think I've ever shown this on camera, but I have rabbits. And this is one of my rabbits. These are some of my other rabbits. They're all tied up because they do weird things. Did they change rabbits recently? Because I think they've changed how they work. I've got what I think is all the different types. I've got there's 2 brown types. There's only 1 brown here. There's a black and there's a golden one. But there's other rabbits. Oh, here's the other one. Yeah. So I've got all the rabbit types. And this is an island that I found with a nice lake and forest. Ooh, it's nighttime. Sleep that away. And I'm going to do some caving here because I need to clear out the area soon. I'm going to be building here within some time. And it's claimed by Joe. Hearts. I got a few things in here. Eviction. Oh, eviction notice. Interesting. So yeah, I think there's a cave around here that I have either explored or yet to explore. So there's lots of rabbits running around, which makes this a pretty cool area. And there's plenty of like some of the block types that I don't really have a lot of, like the andesite and the granite. But I've also done some caving here. What do I have here? Silk touch. I need a lot of coal because I'm pretty much out of coal, or really running out of it. And I like to cave. How I like to cave is I like to have all my resources just ready to go, so it's very convenient for me. I'm running a very low armor set, so this should be... Yeah, I want to check something. Okay. I'm running a very low armor set, so this should be a little bit of a challenge, actually, because I won't have as much healing resources. I don't need this rail. And, ooh, more coal. So right now I'm going to be going for a lot of coal, a lot of iron, and then later on I'll be getting more of the good stuff. But so, I'm not going to be showing all the caving on camera. I'm going to be cutting in, cutting out, showing some of the interesting stuff. If I find, like, say, like a dungeon, or diamonds, or something else that's interesting, I'll show it on camera. But if not, then you'll just see little bitty bits and pieces. Or we'll just be right back where we started, because there's nothing else that was interesting here. It's a pretty big cave, though, so we'll be able to find some good stuff. Anyway, I will catch you guys in a little bit. God, at these rabbits. They just teleported right next to me just because I was next to water. I think they have a weird thing with their teleporting where if you're next to water that they can spawn in, they think, oh, I was in water, I couldn't spawn next to them, but now that I'm out of water, I can spawn next to them. Stupid rabbits. Okay. So now that I have you, let's see where I'm at. I'm at 2 stacks of coal and getting close to a stack of iron. A little bit of gold, nothing really else. We're still doing basically a coal run here. I need 4 stacks of coal would be nice, just to bring it all in and not have to worry about it for a while, because I'm running out a little bit. I'm pretty sure I have some random bits of coal just scattered around my base that I could have been collecting. But right now, I just want a nice, clean source of coal. And I hear some zombies. I haven't had any mobs so far, which is nice and boring at the same time. So let's see if I can figure out where this guy is, or if he'll come to me. He'll probably come to me. So 1.8 just got released today. Full release. You can update your clients and your servers to it nowadays. Oh, there he is. And I didn't update it because there was some lag issues. I'm going to update it after I get off from caving, just because, and see how it runs. It might just be my computer itself, or the client, or maybe my server provider, which is, what is it, serverminer.com. And so I'm just going to hopefully wait it out a little bit, see if it fixes itself later on. But for now, I'm just going to leave it on the snapshot we were running before, which is the 13C snapshot. Ooh, new cave. Hang on. Let's quickly light it up here. Oh, skeletons. Where are you? He's dead. Oh, here we go. Lava. Bingo. Bingo! Ho, ho, ho. So, last episode I was struggling to get the villager railing done. And I figured something out in the fact that my biggest problem was because I wasn't having enough space to do everything I needed to do and get everything in place. But that should never be a problem for me because I have so much TNT, so much gunpowder built up from my mob farm that I could just blow any kind of hole. That was an awful way to phrase that. I could make any hole I need just through the TNT itself. So I don't know why I was getting so frustrated with it. It made me really not want to play because of just that little thing. But I have TNT, so I'm going to be using that to just... Hello, rabbit. Stupid rabbit. I'm just going to be using that to make the rest of that thing, because there's no point in not. I have the TNT, might as well use it. I might get a silk touch soon. Do I have fortune pick. I don't really have a backup silk touch, so let's see, how much coal do I have? Almost 3 stacks. So one more stack and I'll be good. I won't collect any more coal. The only coal I'll be using is for torches for the rest of the caving run. What's going on today in the life of Bander SN? So I'm officially moved into my new place. We no longer have a lease on the old apartment that I was in before with 4 roommates, so now it's officially just 2 roommate setup. Oh, that's more coal. Man, there's something bugging me with my nose. And, yeah, so I no longer have 2 places permanently in this new place. And we've been looking for a TV recently. And what I've been doing is I've been going on the free and for sale page from my university, college. And what people do is they post things that they have for sale. I'm just going to get rid of the andesite and the diorite because don't really need it. Gravel, dirt. Yeah, here. Don't need you. Don't need these either. Gotta keep my inventory nice and open. I'll throw some water down here. Maybe I'll find some diamonds. And so, looking for a TV, I found one. Been finding a bunch that are different sizes, and people post like bid wars, and a lot of times I kind of come in too late to actually start posting, and the bid wars are already kind of too high. My price range is around $200, and I'd like something at least bigger than 35-inch TV, and it has to have an HDMI port so I can play Wii U games. Be very careful, Rabbit. I don't want, as much as I dislike your AI, I don't want you to die. Well, this was a bust. Hang on. Anything? Nope. We follow the lava anywhere. No. Okay, let's go back. As much as I... Wait, no, that's not what I'm talking about. So, looking for decent-sized TV. Someone posted a link to a 62-inch flat screen for $60 or best offer, and they had a bid going on till 6:30, and I was like, you know, this is a pretty good deal. I can get potentially for a very cheap price, and 62 inches is humongous for a college student. There's no need for a 62-inch TV. But hey, if I can get it, then great. If I can get it for under $200, even better. And so I was on the bidding war. Not a lot of people there, which is great. And eventually got around to about, what was it, 6 to 15, and I had it at like $85, and then another person posted around like 90 to 95, then a person went to like 100, and then 101, and then I was like, people are just going to be doing the $1 thing for a while, so there's no point. I might as well just come in there at the last minute and try to get it with a slightly higher than what it is, and so came around to around 629, and I threw down $120. And no one else even bid, so I probably could have just gone in with 110. And so I was like, yes, I've got the TV, perfect, everything I need. Gonna have a huge TV, it's gonna be ridiculous, but it's gonna be awesome as well. And then the poster came in and said, 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. After the 6:30 bid had already ended, she decided to extend it. And I didn't really know what to do. I just basically thought, okay, I can bid higher than $120. That's not a problem. I just need to do the same thing as I was doing and wait it out and then bid it out at the last minute. But then 2 people started coming into the bidding, and ooh, lapis. Lapis is very good. Need a lot of lapis. Is that gold up there? Hang on. No, it's iron. Okay. And they started getting into a bid war with themselves, and kept raising it up from 120 to about 165. And this was about 2 minutes after she said the 100 or 5 more minutes. And after it hit 165, she posted saying, "Okay, closed. I will message you." And I was a little confused because I had posted saying, "Hey, I won the bid at the ending time, and then you extended it. I don't think that's actually really fair." And then she didn't really respond to me, so I wasn't really sure if she was responding to me by saying closed, or she was just trying to stop it because she was happy with the price of 165. But then another guy posted saying, "Hey, I was willing to go to much more, 275, and you closed it early." And apparently she had messaged him instead. So the guy who won when she closed it got shafted. I got shafted, and this guy who posted $175 got the TV. Nothing against him because it's nothing is really official, so nothing really against her either. But it's still kind of dickish to extend the offer like that to get more money, even though the bidding closed. And so this guy got the TV apparently, and so I messaged her, kept saying, hey, I don't think it's fair. Eventually, she posted me saying, hey, you can contact the guy who won, and make any sort of and negotiate with him. I don't even know what that meant to negotiate with him, but I messaged him saying, hey, I kind of won the TV at the amount of time. I don't know if there's anything I can do to convince you to let me have it, but I am willing to make. I'm willing to negotiate, as she called it. He said, hey, I really need the TV because my roommate and I need a TV. I was like, yeah, I need it too, same reason. And it didn't really look like there would be anything I could do to convince him otherwise. But then the most amazing thing happened, because I don't know why I'm not. Oh, I did pick him up. Because some guy that I didn't know posted onto that same thread of posts, and he said, hey, Bander, why don't you just take my TV for free? I didn't know what to do. I was very surprised and excited because free TV, all right. But wait, what kind of TV is it? It could be a really small TV. It may not have an HDMI port. All these questions popped in my head, so I just asked him. I said, hey, that's awesome of you. What kind of TV is it, though? Is it... Because kind of needed to be bigger than... I said 32 inches because I didn't want to be, I didn't want it to be too greedy. Even though I don't think I was being greedy at all. Stupid rabbits, come on now. How do I fix you guys from drowning? Like that. Perfect. I don't want to be babysitting these rabbits while I'm trying to cave. And so I messaged him, said, hey, it's awesome of you, it has to be, but it has to be a certain length. Can you tell me more about the specs? He was like, sure, it's 50 inches, it's got an HDMI port. I'm like, oh my god. How did this miraculous situation fall upon myself? Free TV, $50, HDMI port. I was like, that is amazing, that is perfect. But sure I can't pay a little bit money for that because I'm totally willing to do that. And he said, no, as long as you can pick it up, I don't need any money. And I was like, absolutely, I can pick it up anytime. So I ended up getting the TV, 50-inch TV for free. And he even offered me a TV stand, which I actually took and gave it to a friend who needed one. And yeah, so I landed a 50-inch TV for free. There's a slight catch to it, though, and I'm not really complaining about this. I'm just kind of, saying it just to know that this wasn't just a 50-inch TV for free. It is a very big TV. It has a huge box in the end, so it's not any sort of flat screen, which I don't really care. I grew up with box TVs. And there are a lot of dead pixels on it, so the funny thing is that when it cuts to a black screen on a game or a show or something, it looks like a starry night sky, which is beautiful, but funny in the same way. And there's this giant yellow splotch that sits in the back on the TV screen. Apparently it's from dust or something, but it's really noticeable. But when you start to watch something or play something, you quickly kind of forget about it. So that's the kind of catch that I'm talking about. But I'm not in the least bit concerned about it. There is potentially a way to fix it, which I'm going to be looking into maybe. But I don't really care either way if I can fix it or not. It's an awesome TV. It's seen its years though, which I don't mind. It has a cool story to it. It's one of those things where I can say, when I was in college, I had this giant box TV with huge yellow splotch and a bunch of dead pixels. It makes for a good story, which I've just told you. And I'm really happy with the TV. It's nice. I've been using it a lot. Trevor and I just finished Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, which is an awesome game. He didn't really care too much for it, but he did enjoy parts of it. Oh, that's bad. I thought that was a rabbit. But yeah, pretty cool. Great TV. I'm really happy with it. Thanks a lot to that guy who sold it to me. Apparently he was graduating and all of his roommates were heading off on their own separate ways, so he didn't need the TV. He didn't really care about money, I guess. So cool. Anyway, so that's the TV story. I've got another story to tell though. This one involves Trevor. Trevor is a person, I would say, who has a problem with luck. Not a lot of things have been handed to Trevor that have been rather fortunate. He's had a history of poorish luck. And so recently, he's gotten a job as a pizza delivery boy. And it's so far been a great job for him because he's gotten a lot of tips. He's been really happy with it. But the other day... You want to come in and tell the story? You want to tell the story yourself? Your bad pizza delivery day.
No, fuck that. I already live with trauma.
Okay, so I'll continue telling the story myself. And so sometimes he'll have these days where nothing goes right and just event after event of just bad, horrible luck. Oh. So I will tell you exactly about the story that recently happened. So this was about a week ago, prior to getting the TV. And he was out on a job delivering a pizza, and he went up to this older lady's... Oh, geez, I'm getting flambasted with arrows. So let me eat some chicken. So he went to the old lady. And apparently, as soon as he got up to this old lady, he could tell that this lady was not going to have any of his shit. She didn't like him the moment he saw him. The moment she saw him, he didn't like him. The moment she saw him, she did not like the look of him, and I don't know why. He's a friendly guy. There's no reason why you should not like Trevor. But yeah, she didn't really like him. And so he went up to her. She's like, here's your pizza. Got your pizza. Oh, look, it's Ben. Here's your pizza. And it's going to be something amount of dollars. I think it was $11. Which, wait, no. I don't know how much money it was. And she's like, where are my chicken wings? He's like, you didn't order any chicken wings. She's like, I did. Check the receipt. Looks the receipt. I guess they did put the chicken wings in the bag. Let me go get those for her. Here, you can have the pizza. I'll go run back real quick and get it. So he leaves. He goes back to his pizza shop. He's like, hey, Lenny, because Lenny's the guy who was working the counter that day. You didn't put the chicken wings in the bag. Lenny's like, yeah, I did. Check the bag. He's like, crap. So he has the chicken wings the whole time. So he races back to the old woman's house, and says, they forgot to put the chicken wings in the bag. Here you go. Hope you can I get you to sign this? And she's like, you're lying. I saw the chicken wings as you were leaving in the bag. And he's like, random noises coming out. Can I get you to sign this? So he got caught making the mistake of lying to the customer. Shameful. So anyways, that was not the worst of it though. That's a pretty bad situation to be in, because you don't exactly get the right kind of tips when you make that kind of mistake. And the old woman wasn't really having any of it to begin with, so yeah, kind of a crummy situation. But so he went back to work, and he made himself a pizza, because he's allowed to make himself pizzas. And he took that pizza, he dropped it off back here in the apartment. He went to the grocery store to go get some food. Now he's got all of his food, he's paid for it, he's coming out to his car to put it away. And did I actually get any of that? I'm not sure. I'm going to put some... Oh, be right back. Okay, back. And so he's starting to put all the food away in his cart, and he's taking his cart back to the cart return because he's a nice person and he does that. I do that too. I always make sure. Shouldn't leave your cart out in the middle of the street. It's really annoying for the employees who have to bring it back to the store, especially at night. And he realized he left his keys in the trunk. And so he goes to open the front door. He also realizes he didn't open the actual car before he locked the trunk. So he's basically locked out of his car, and he has to call AAA. Now, luckily for him, AAA comes fairly quickly. And about 10 minutes later, the lady comes in. She comes in with the biggest hanger ever and tries to jimmy the car open. Jimmy the lock, as it were. And she struggles with it at first. She actually does not use or put the hanger in the right spot. I'm going to call it a hanger, even though that's not what it's called. And almost breaks part of the rubber part of the door. And he's like, "Hey, I don't think that's where the hanger's supposed to go." She's like, "Oh, my bad." So she starts putting it in the right spot. She almost gets it in, but she doesn't quite have enough room to jimmy the car door unlocked. That didn't really make any sense. And so I'm waiting for this ender chest to open. And so she's like, "God dang it." And so she's like, "Hang on. I need more leverage." So she twists the... Oh, I got 5 stacks of coal. Interesting. Wow, that's a lot of coal. 6 stacks. Jeez. So she lifts it up a little bit higher and gives it a big twist and completely shatters the back window. Not the back window, but the back seat window. Oh, I found a dungeon. Zombie dungeon. Let me make sure to light this all up. What do we got? Hello? Box? Ooh, bunch of records. Take the iron. I don't really need the records. Let me just see what's over here. Problem with dungeons is they're going to fill up my inventory. I won't be able to keep... Oh, a name tag. Awesome. Diamond horse armor. Sweet. Buckets. I'll take the buckets. Why not? And we'll take 1 cat, 2 cat. I don't really need 13 disc. I'll leave that. Just take 2 records. That's all I need. Don't need the mossel cobblestone either. And we'll leave the spawner like that. So yeah. Shatters the back window, and she just stands there. She's just like, "Crap." And Trevor's like, "Crap." And so she kind of panics, and Trevor's just trying not to get angry. She's like, "Okay, here's my card. I will pay for this. You can get the service done tomorrow, actually." Trevor's like, "Okay." Trevor's not happy because his car's shattered. Not a fun situation to be in. And goes back home. He's having a terrible day. He looks at his pizza that he's made for himself, and he forgot to cut the pizza. And we have a terrible pizza cutter. So the worst part of the day is that he has a pizza, and he has to eat it without it being cut. Oh, God. So yeah, that was Trevor's bad day. Pretty bad. So I'm going to leave it off here. If I find anything interesting, I'll show you. But if not, thank you for watching this lovely cave episode. I'm going to keep exploring, getting more stuff. Maybe log off for a bit and come back to it. But for now, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Stupid, drowning rabbits. Oh my goodness gracious me. These guys. I just ended the episode off right here. Look over here, and then there's this water stream falling down there, and the rabbits are just sitting in there. The rabbits. Ugh.